Hey guys, Ronnie here with Alien Investigations, the show that investigates UFO and alien phenomenon. In today's show, we'll be talking about a few things. First off, I wanted to talk about a few updates about Michael Menkin, who I featured on the show in episode 4. If you missed that episode, go back and check it out. On that episode, we talked about his sites aliensandchildren.org, as well as his thought screen helmet at neurohat.org that he developed to help stop alien abductions from happening from past alien abductees. And later he found out that this hat was also acting as a cure for a lot of neuro patients' problems. So it's really cool stuff. So we're going to take a look at two videos by Michael. One that shows an update of the helmet that he shows, the different types that he now makes. Some are now more fashionable to wear in public, such as baseball hats. We're also going to take a look at a video when Michael was featured on the Seattle NSNBC evening magazine King5.com news show about his website aliensandchildren.org and about his thought screen helmets. So let's take a look at that now.
Hi, I'm Michael Menkin, and I'm an inventor of what I call a neuro hat. It's a hat lined with 8 sheets of a conductive plastic. And I found that when people with neurological disorders wear this hat, their neurological disorder gets better. It's actually cured a man of grand mal seizures. It's helping another epileptic. It's cured a man of migraine headaches. It's helped about 5 other people who get headaches. And it's also helped people with traumatic brain injury by giving them more endurance, helping them to focus better and think more clearly, and also providing more endurance for them to function. And I've been working with several support groups with local hospitals in the Seattle, Washington area. I'm offering the hat to people with neurological disorders to try for free. You do have to sign a consent form to get a hat, but the hats are free. And in this video, I want to show you the different kinds of hats that I make and the different kinds of hats that you can get from me for free. This is a baseball cap lined with a conductive plastic. And by the way, it's totally passive. You just wear the hat. There's nothing you plug in or anything. You do have to wear the hat for at least 3 hours a day. I say as long as you can, and wear it every day. Consistency is the key to making the hat work. So I make a nice baseball cap that you can wear. Looks just like a regular baseball cap. Now this one has a flexible back on it, so it fits the whole part of your head, and it's really a nice fit. For some people who have trouble with baseball caps, I also make a different one that's got an adjustable strap in the back, and I'll show you that. This is a slightly different hat. It's got an adjustable strap in the back. It still has the conductive plastic in it, and you can adjust it if you can't wear the other one, and you can wear this. Now if you do have epilepsy, or you do get headaches, or you have brain injury, you've got to wear it every day for 3 hours a day. I also make what is called a bucket hat, and I have women who like to wear this hat. So you can wear this hat. This is a kind of a colorful hat to wear. It also has the conductive plastic in it. Now the hat works better the longer you wear it, so I make several hats that you can sleep in. This is a hat that's made out of leather. It's what's called a leather aviator hat. And you can strap it down and you can sleep in this hat. I make another one, it's called a cloth hat. Cloth hat you can tie better, it's lighter, and it's cooler to wear. And if you want a cloth hat of a different color, I can do that too. Here's a yellow hat that I made for a person, like something that's more colorful, but this you would sleep in or just wear around the house. Now the hat does have some side effects. One person reported that they got dizzy wearing the hat, another said that they got a headache wearing the hat, and another said that they were lightheaded wearing the hat. Well, if you get a side effect, it's really easy to get rid of the side effects. You just stop wearing the hat and the side effect goes away. The hats are free. They're offered with to people with neurological disorders to try. You do have to sign a consent form. And if you want to see more about the hat, please go to my website, neurohat.org, which has all the information on it.
Now, here's your host, John Curley.
Hey, everyone, and welcome to the show. Do you realize that half of all Americans believe in UFOs? That according to a recent survey. In fact, there's one Seattle scientist not only believes in UFOs, he says that even as we speak, we are being invaded by aliens. But don't worry, he has come up with a solution. We can all protect ourselves from this invasion. St. Brian has the story.
It's an idea so powerful it has drawn millions into movie theaters. An alien race invading planet Earth and taking over the world. Stuff of pure fantasy, right? Not to Seattle inventor Michael Menkin.
We are being invaded right now. And they are taking children as well as adults.
Menkin, a brilliant technical writer who's worked for Boeing and NASA, has spent much of his life gathering evidence of alien abductions. Among the most disturbing, dozens of drawings by a young Texas girl named Ariel.
This is Ariel. Here's an alien. Here's an alien baby. And we have a drawing of aliens coming to get her as she actually sees them landing.
I remember this light, it was in the sky, but...
9-year-old Ariel first began drawing aliens 5 years ago.
They're like this with these wide eyes, like that. They have really small noses, mouths, but they don't talk.
They didn't talk?
Yeah, they talk through their mind.
Here, Ariel has tried to illustrate this telepathic communication. She has also drawn pictures of herself strapped down on an examination table. Aliens coming for her brother, and herself playing with little alien babies. What did her mother think of these drawings?
I felt afraid. I felt like this is more real to me now than ever.
More real because Joni says she too has been frequently abducted by aliens.
So this may sound crazy, but I also have memories of having a baby and having this baby removed from me. Being taken more than once. I'm sorry.
So what's going on? It's a mystery only science can resolve and yet remains largely unexamined. What we do know is that there are as many as 3 million Americans who say they've encountered aliens. And among hardcore believers, one frightening theory comes up over and over again about these visits.
What the aliens are planning to do is put their own race on our planet. So their process now is to create that race that uses some human genes mixed with their genes. As fantastic as the story sounds.
Look again at the babies Ariel drew. Menkin says they're hybrids, part human, part alien.
They start taking the children when they're a very young age. They actually have these children play with their hybrid children to teach their hybrid children how to be humans.
Because mainstream science has scoffed at such ideas, Michael Menkin has decided to take on the aliens himself. His weapons, a hairdryer, leather helmets, and $200 rolls of an anti-static product called Velostat.
Right now, the thought screen helmet is the only thing the entire human race has to stop aliens.
The secret is in the Velostat. Menkin says it jams telepathic communication from aliens.
And people wear this, and when they wear it, the aliens cannot communicate with them, and it actually works better than I thought it would. I found that in a lot of cases, the aliens don't even come down when they wear the hat.
To date, Menkin has sent more than 50 thought screen helmets around the world.
I'm not making any money off this at all. I give the hats away for free. Everything is for free.
Including the one Joni wears.
I wear the hat all day. I wear a helmet at night. I've been doing this for the past 5 years.
Joni says she no longer feels afraid. She hasn't been abducted since she began wearing the hats. Ariel also wears a helmet.
Even though it messes up your hair, it's not the hair that's important. It's more like your protection from aliens.
Michael, there's a huge portion of our viewers just aren't going to believe a word of this story.
I get ridiculed a lot.
What do you say to the skeptics?
My strategy is if I keep making more hats and finding more abductees with hats, I will get more evidence, and that's exactly what's happening. Now I have some videos.
Oh my God.
Shot by a California woman, the videos do show unidentifiable objects.
They're not human creatures. They're nothing that you could make with a computer.
But they could be reflections, cars in the distance. Hardly the irrefutable evidence that will convince the world. Still, Menkin isn't giving up.
I'm 100% convinced. It takes me almost 4 hours to make one of these, and I made a lot. I work almost every weekend making either baseball caps or leather hats, so I must be convinced.
Ever since Close Encounters enchanted moviegoers in the 70s, scientists and UFO believers alike have dreamt of the contact experience. Michael Menkin wants to warn the world. He says it's already happening.
Mr. Menkin became fascinated by things interplanetary at a young age.
My father was the creator of Captain Video, which was the first television science fiction show, which ran from 1949 to 1956.
Captain Video and the Ranger raced toward Atoma in their space rocket to save the famous scientist.
At its peak, more than 125 stations carried the program.
We've cleared the substratospheric wall. Next stop, Mother Earth.
We were interested in UFOs, and we did buy books at that time. I have books of that era.
Menkin also read science fiction. In fact, it was Doc Smith's 1951 classic, Gray Lensman, that gave Menkin the idea to develop thought screen helmets.
If you want to find out about what Mr. Menkin is up to, go to king5.com. We'll link you over to his site.
Now, Michael doesn't charge for these hats, but if you really need one, please be considerate and at least offer to pay the shipping of these hats if you feel you're being abducted or have neurological problems. Since this stuff costs Michael $250 a roll, the stuff isn't cheap, and he also buys the hats as well. So I think it would only be right and fair to at least chip in and pay the shipping on these. Wouldn't you agree? If you contact Michael for a hat, just say something like this: Michael, I really need a thought screen hat, and I thank you for making them, and I would really be happy to pay for the shipping to have it sent to me. Thanks. Something like that. Something nice, considerate. Just be friendly and cool, guys. Don't take advantage of people. Not cool. So guys, please share Michael's sites and videos to help get the word out about these. Michael won't mind at all if you talk about his sites on your show and your videos to help spread the word. Trust me. I know Mike is a really good guy and he just wants to help people out there. So just make sure and you link back to his videos and sites in your video descriptions. Okay? Cool. Okay, the links to Michael's sites are below in the description, as well as the original links to his videos that you just watched on my channel. So be sure to head over there to his video channel and leave him some comments and subscribe to his channel as well. Now, here's a little trivia for you. When did the word alien come to mean extraterrestrial? Here's the answer. The English word alien comes from a Latin word alienus that means belonging to another place or person. In the English spoken in 1300s, alien took on the meaning of foreigner. 600 years later, in the 1900s, alien began to be used as a word for beings from another planet. Okay, so I have two guys that send me insider tips and videos as of right now, so I guess you can say that they're on my team here at Alien Investigations. And they are Poochie D and Justice Cruz. Justice will send me some stuff from time to time, as well as my trivia questions for you guys. Since I'm so busy putting new episodes together, their help is very appreciated. Justice's channel on YouTube is mainly for games and whatnot, but on the side he investigates UFO stories as well. He just doesn't put them up on this channel. Now, the video we're going to take a look at right here is from Poochie D, and Poochie is mostly a musician. In fact, he and I will be working on a CD together in the realms of style of Third Phase of Moon, but more on that as that develops. But when Poochie's not making music, he is hunting UFOs in the skies above, so when there's something strange in the sky, he makes sure he tries to capture it. Now, in this clip, we're going to see that it shows a white orb appearing and disappearing in the sky. And this was caught on July 4, 2016. So let's have a look. Now, as you can see, after a few seconds, it disappears. This thing is headed straight down. So let me ask you something. Now, how many planes do you see flying straight down? None, right? Planes fly across the sky, not straight down like this. So as you can see, it shows up again from the clouds at the bottom, and then at this point it continues to go down, and after it goes out of the camera's view, he loses it. I wish he would have panned down to follow it further, but I know it's hard when something is moving fast and you try to zoom in on it, and then you can't find it because you're so zoomed in, you can't really see it, can't find it. So I would imagine that's what happened here. So I'm going to slow this down so we can have another look and zoom in on this. So I'm not sure what the hell this thing is, guys. Tell me what you think about this in the comments and let me know your thoughts below. Now, the last episode I talked about having a contest, and I have all the prizes and merchandise right here and ready to give out. In fact, I'm looking at them right now. However, since my channel is still small and I don't have many subs yet, it means that there wouldn't be much competition for the prizes. So naturally, what I decided to do is have the contest when I get more subs on my channel. So if you want to get some cool stuff, guys, why not help spread the word about alien investigations by letting your friends know and linking back to my channel from yours? After all, we're all in this together for the same thing, right? And that's for disclosure. Now, in more news, and man, this is really awesome stuff. I mean, if you want disclosure, then you're getting it from David Wilcock and Corey Code. If you don't know who these guys are, look them up on YouTube, look them up on Google, whatnot, you'll see. Now, if you haven't seen this video, guys, you really need to check it out. He talks about how Corey has been chosen as a messenger and a bunch of other cool stuff. So I'm gonna leave the video link in the description below. And so David says that he also talked to Pete Peterson and asked him if he knew anything interesting going on in Antarctica. So Pete says he starts talking about how he got a call from the Alliance asking him about 15,000 bodies. And he explained that there were casualties suffered from the Alliance where they're going after underground bases. And basically what this means is the Alliance is trying to save the planet and stop these people from trying to kill everybody with nukes, viruses, or economic collapse, or any other things that they're trying to do. So the Alliance has been on an industrial scale getting everybody in these underground bases to either surrender or be wiped out. And some of them are getting wiped out. And so Pete gets the call and they say, "Hey Pete, you're the expert. We've got 15,000 bodies. What should we do with them to get rid of them?" And you gotta understand these military guys, they joke about this stuff. But, you know, what he said was they called in the Canadian Marines and they ran through half a trailer of ammunition. So there's a big shooting war going on. And the Alliance is getting rid of the Cabal, the New World Order Illuminati, right now from these underground bases. And they are almost completely gone. There's just a few little remnants left, and they are being wiped out as we speak. So the Sphere Beings and Space Alliance want full disclosure, but the Earth Alliance wants to do this over the course of 50 to 100 years, David says. So they got different factions and that they're trying to help the planet, but some of them want David and Corey to do one thing and the others want them to do something else. So they decided to go with the Space Alliance and the Sphere Beings in what they want to do. So it's pretty fascinating stuff, and he really gives you some great insider stuff about a lot of things going on right now. Like what's about to happen with the sun, about the things they found in Antarctica, and why Buzz Aldrin had to go to the hospital after visiting there. About the kinds of transports the Sphere Beings have. Really good stuff. I'll leave the link in the description again, like I said, for you to check the video out. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the show, guys, and if you're not subscribed yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button because there's more great stuff to come. So don't forget to like and share and subscribe if you're not already on your way out. And remember, guys, keep looking to the skies and have your phones and cameras ready because you never know when you'll see something strange or unexplainable. I'll see you right back here every Wednesday with fresh new episodes of Alien Investigations.